pretty good. It's a big change from South Georgia, but I mean, I love it.
Watching you out on the practice field, you started out spring, you could tell you were a little nervous, a little uncomfortable. As with each progressing practice and week, you've looked better and better. And Coach Cristobal was saying today was probably your best of the whole spring.
Right, I mean, it was just getting up under Tyler and Jake and them and just kind of learning and getting comfortable. Like you said, it's like a big change and stuff like that, and it's a big jump. I'm supposed to be in high school right now, so I mean, it's like a big jump, but all the guys, like, they're encouraging, they're like, get me right, and I mean, it's really just football. You can't really get outside of that.
Can you talk about some of the mental reps that you're able to take early on in practice?
Like, punts is always on me, like, stealing reps and getting behind Tyler whenever they're in, so like when I get in there, it's like I've already been in there. So I mean, it's just like taking a snap, and he grades us off of, say if like Tyler makes a raw read and he throws it and I throw it another way, like he grades that too. So it's really good for me to like get those reps, and it's me like not really being in there, but I'm like actually there mentally. It's like vicarious reps. Yeah.
And then what would you say are some of your strengths as a quarterback?
Well, some of my strengths as a quarterback? Just improvising, and right now I'm trying to develop right now, you know, as a passer more. And because I'm in high school, I mean, I out-athlete a lot of people. So I mean, right now, I mean, everybody's good, everybody's 4-star, 5-star, and so really for me, I just got to develop as a passer way better.
How eager were you to get in there? Just early on in spring, you were working a lot of 7-on-7 and skeleton. When you got those 11-on-11 reps, what was going through your mind mentally?
Just I'm a competitor and I like competing. So like me sitting out getting those 7-on-7, I was kind of down on myself. And my mentor, he was talking to me, and he was just like, just be patient, and those mental reps really helped. So then when I got in, it was just like nothing, like a breeze, and it's really just like adding that other element of my legs. And 7-7, I can't use my legs, so being there with my legs and just moving around. And I mean, I'm sure like Miami's probably never had a quarterback like me, so just really just adding that other element of my legs and just kind of being comfortable in the pocket and not being afraid like to throw the ball and just standing there and just be calm and not like run away when like I feel like the first thing. Because I feel like I got spider senses a little bit. Like when I feel something, like I want to leave, but it's just like being a freshman and stuff like that. It's like kind of jittery. But once you get those reps and repetition and stuff like that, like over the summer, I get those with player-led practices and work through fall camp and develop. And I mean, I should be great.
Ja'Cory, what are your goals as of now for the season? Knowing you've got Tyler ahead of you, Jake ahead of you, what are your goals?
Just develop and get better every day. Really just find my role on the team and help those guys out. I mean, like I said, I got a different skill set, so if it's helping them evade somebody or letting them like how to run, like throw on the run and stuff like that, just finding my role. I mean, just being there for those guys when they score, throw a good touchdown, I'm down there with them celebrating.
Would you like there to be, obviously you'd like to get into some games this season.
Right.
How important would that be for you?
That would be amazing. I mean, I got to earn that though. So I mean, for my standpoint, I would rather earn that. And if I do, then I just gotta go and execute.
And the last thing is the spring game coming up.
Right.
What would you like to show in that game? I'm sure you're gonna play.
Yeah, development as a passer and just getting better every day. Like I said, y'all seen like I've gotten better each and every day I've been out there. So I mean, just adding on from there. Like Coach Cristobal said, it's my best day, and I just gotta have a better day on Saturday, which is all the lights are on, 18,000 people there. I mean, it's gonna be good.
Speaking about trainers, any trainers that you're going to be working with during the off season outside of the football program?
Coach Ville, Ron Ville, he coached me up until I was like all the way through 9th grade, all the way through 12th. And he's from Atlanta. He coached like Trevor Lawrence, Justin Fields. So being with him, he'll probably come down here. We'll get some work in here. I've been talking to Malik Rozier, which he played here at 17. So talking to him, getting those reps with him. I mean, it's really kind of hard to go with a trainer because like you don't know, he might coach something different than what your actual quarterback coach gets. But I will get in with like the GA, Coach Crutch, and I'll be with him in workouts and stuff like that.
How much of you and the other enrollees kind of bonded over the last couple of months? How much you guys like hang out? Do you guys like roommates? Like how much you guys talk?
Yeah, Jalil's my roommate, so we're always together. And then Kamar's always over. Cyrus, we're always taking Cyrus, and we're always together. I mean, pretty much all our schedules are the same. Like we got all the same classes and study hall together. So I mean, we're all just bonding because I mean we're all freshmen, so it's kind of we all got to come together in some type of way because we all got something similar.
Has there been anything in particular you guys have been like, man, I did not expect this?
It's really just being in this building all day. Like we're in here like 24/7, and it's really everybody like wants to go to sleep, and you want to get your sleep. So it's like if Kamar's over our room too late, like yeah, like we gotta go to sleep.
So a couple more questions for you.
How often do you have to come out?
Maybe a couple times. I mean, it's just like we gotta go to sleep. You know what I mean? Like stuff like that. And Kamar's like hurt, so like he's like in like rehab and stuff like that. So like me and Jalil, we got to be up and running and like at practice and stuff like that. It takes a toll on you. That's why we got like these loop bands. These bands like track your sleep and stuff like that. You're recovering and all that. So I mean, it really helps out.
What's the biggest thing you've noticed just watching Tyler, how he approaches everything?
His ball placement and like his the way he prepares and his ball placement, like the trajectory on his ball. I mean, like for me, like everybody like in that quarterback room, this is new to us. It's like a new offense and stuff like that. So for him to pick it up real quick, I mean, I'm like up under him, like trying to learn from him and stuff like that. Cause like, I mean, y'all can see like he's on like every other day for sure.
You've had some great quarterbacks in this program long before you were born,
right,
who've been around some this spring, right, with Bernie Kosar and Steve Walsh popped in. Any of those guys approach you? What they say to you? If they
right.
did?
At the alumni weekend, I talked to Bernie, and we had a good conversation. And he was just like, "Be patient," because like all those old guys, they always come up and it's like, "Okay, F the transfer portal," you know what I'm saying? Be patient because you had Bernie here, and then you had Steve Walsh, and then you had Vinny Testaverde behind him and stuff like that. So all those guys, all those good quarterbacks putting together, I mean, you just really gotta be patient. I mean, and just embrace it. For me right now, I'm developing myself. You know, obviously I'm not ready to play right now, so obviously I'm gonna develop myself and be the best man I can be. And then once I get to that point, then that's when it's time.
You're obviously part of a very talented tight end, Will and Elijah. Talk about what things you've learned from them so far, man.
I've learned a lot from them so far. I mean, like questions. When I first got here, I wasn't the best blocker. I mean, I'm slowly but surely getting better and better every day. I mean, I have lots of questions for them, like physicality wise, like just going in there with the mindset of destroying somebody. I mean, that's my biggest thing. I've gotten better at the spring. I mean, I'm really happy with myself. I'm happy with the coaches, how hard they push me. Because like they want me to be able to perform in the fall. I mean, like I'm happy that they push me.
What is your big one? Really performed over time, especially after the role and received more opportunities. And it's the top side of scrimmages that touchdowns, good plays, a lot of the screen game. What is that like for you mentally, just coming out of the freshman?
It means a lot to me because I mean, like, it shows how much I really mean to these coaches, how much they really want me to be able to perform at my highest level. Because I'm happy that they're throwing me into the fire early. So when fall comes around later on, I know what's coming. So I mean, like with the scrimmages, like you said, I just go out there trying to perform my best every day. I mean, I have a couple busts, like my mental. I've had a couple ups and downs with it, but I mean, I'm getting unsteady and I'm learning. Like this is college football. This is how I think it can be done. So I mean, it's really good.
First time. What are you looking for in the spring game?
I'm looking forward to trying to give me one touchdown. But I mean, I just want to go out there, play my best, and really go out there just to show the fans that this is my 2022 football. I mean, we're about to change things around here.
And how important is it that you're going to have a ton of fans here? What does that do for the players?
This is really important for us because I mean, like if you guys have been to Miami games in the past couple seasons, you've seen like fan sales, not that many fans there. That's something we want as a team. We want to be able to pack out Hard Rock. So we want to have a really good spring game on Saturday so fans know that this season is going to be the season to turn things around.
Okay. First time we've talked to you as a group here, the biggest factors that made you pick Miami, what 2 or 3 things led to that?
Number one thing was Steve Fields. That was my number one thing. Because he's been on me since the day I remember earlier last year I committed to Alabama. Coach Fields was the first person to call me after I committed. He was the first person to call me. Nobody from Alabama staff called me. He was the first. The number 2 thing was them to hire Coach Cristobal. I was the first recruit he came to see after he got the job, and I was at IMG. That meant a lot to me. That showed how much I meant to him. Because me and him already had a really strong relationship coming into it. And after he got the job here, that helped seal the deal. And then the third thing would be my family's comfortability. Because that was one big thing with me. If I'm comfortable here and my family's comfortable here, I know I can be successful here.
A couple more
Jimmy
questions.
Graham was out here practice. Did you get to spend any time with him?
Oh yeah, we have to speak after practice. I mean, it's really good getting to see those guys come back and help reach out. I mean, he's gonna be here for the next couple months, helping us tight ends out, especially helping me out as a young guy, helping me get things down so when the season comes, we're rolling.
Questions for Cyrus.
Hey Cyrus, you're right out of high school. You're out here at spring practice at a major university. What was the physical difference and what's it been like for you?
Yeah, well, there's definitely a big physical difference. Doesn't matter what it is. It could be walkthrough, it could be jog practice, whatever you might say. It doesn't matter. It's going to be physical, and that's something I had to learn. There's a couple walkthroughs, couple practices where I came out just kind of trying to just go through the motion, and it was like, no. So dudes came and they knocked me out the way, and I was like, okay, we have to be physical every single day, day in, day out.
What's been maybe like the biggest surprise and since you got on campus and you kind of shocked by?
I would just say how much attention to detail there is. Every single thing we do has to be a certain way. I think that comes to Coach Cristobal, just making sure everybody's doing their job to the best they can.
And you know, you signed. I mean, it was right after Coach Cristobal was hired. Has he kind of lived up to your expectations in first spring practice?
Yeah, definitely. He's continued to just keep on bringing great things to this program, and I knew that's what he would do. I knew he would continue to bring in coaches that were just going to continue to give us an advantage and continue to give us tools and resources.
So, tell me what areas of your game the coaches really keyed in on as far as you improving from time to time?
They really try to have me open up my pass rush arsenal and get better at my run fits, get better at leverage, get better hands with my hands. Just kind of overall just perfecting all my technique.
And what would you say were some of your biggest strengths coming out of high school?
I would say my explosion, first step, length, and just natural ability to play.
How has it been for you mentally, just working with the second team when spring started, and towards the back half of spring, working along with the first team, a little bit of an injury buzz between the defensive end. How comfortable have you been with the first team?
Yeah, well, it's definitely a great opportunity, and I'm excited about it. And I feel like I've been doing pretty well. Mostly it's just making sure I know what I'm supposed to be doing, making sure I'm not out there looking like a freshman, making sure I'm able to fill in those shoes, filling up to that role. So I think I've been doing a pretty good job at that time.
What type of plan does Coach Feld have for you to get your weight and strength up in time?
Pretty much just keep eating, eat every chance you can get. Just keep on slamming the shake down and bring the right effort, bring the right energy to the weight room and attack.
How has that process gone since you arrived? Are you seeing gains that way?
Yeah, definitely. I'm feeling my body just get better overall. I'm feeling tighter, I'm feeling less injury prone, and I'm starting to run. So.
With one specific thing, I was going to ask you, education to be able to help you. Has it been the foot movement? Has it been some other area? What specific things?
Well, I would say, honestly, he's a great mentor. Really the biggest thing. Just knowing how to approach each day and how to approach this, how to be a pro, how to be a Hall of Famer, what that looks like. That's what he's given to us, man. And making sure I'm coming out and doing what it takes to